Going on, boxing fans? This is Black Ninjas 28. This is gonna be my post-fight video for the Canelo Alvarez and Josecito Lopez. Farce of a fight. Farce of a fight. I'll say it again. Farce of a fight. Um, you know, if I didn't have any respect for Canelo Alvarez, I damn sure don't got no respect for him now. Um, people. This is why we have weight divisions in boxing. To protect these men's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, Canelo Alvarez came in that ring and he looked like a true 154-pound man, okay? Josecito Lopez came in there, he looked like a, 140 pounder who moved up two weight divisions to fight a guy who he, had no shot against his size and power. Um, but I got to give credit to Josecito Lopez because Josecito Lopez, brought the fight to Canelo. He could have easily, after the, the second knockdown, not gotten back up, looked to his corner, asked him to throw the towel. But Josecito Lopez showed you what a hungry, good fighter and, a legit fighter is all about. He's somebody who he's willing to take the punishment, you know, to try his best. But what I saw in that ring last night was a travesty, in my opinion. Um, I don't think a lot of people or enough people are speaking out about it. I think that what Canelo did by fighting this kid, skipping the fight between Trout, basically dodging, how dodging a lot of the really good guys he could fight at his weight division. He fought and he picked on this little kid, man, and that's how it looked in the ring. It was, a big brother beating up on his little brother, and he just wants to prove a point that he's stronger and better than the guy his little brother beat up on that he was supposed to beat up on. You feel me? It was just, to me, that was that was a joke of a fight. Big props to Josecito when he got hit with that low blow, or it was right about the belt line. It really was low, but big props to him for not even taking a full 5 minutes. He took 48 seconds, I think. And then hopped right back in there and he fought his behind off. I hope, if anything, Canelo Alvarez has the same balls when he goes up against an opponent who legitly can take his power and can dish it back out. And what happens when he gets back down. Because if we've all known in boxing, when a fighter is cradled and basically protected, when he goes up against a fighter who legitly has skills, 90% of the time when they get challenged and they get hurt, it's a different outcome. Um, but I don't want to, I don't think I'll ever probably watch Canelo Alvarez until he fights a legitimate 154-pound fighter. I don't think I really want to ever see Canelo Alvarez again, in my opinion. Um, I Canelo, he also showed some some variable weaknesses in his defense. He's really susceptible to the uppercut, especially the overhand right, which Josecito landed many times, and he can't seem to block a straight shot to the punch to the gut, which is really telling. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong. Is he not supposed to be aiming for a bout between, you know, let's say that, my one of my favorites, Miguel Cotto, gets past Austin Trout. Why is Canelo still calling out Floyd Mayweather? I mean, if you wanted to draw a comparison to a fighter, if in Canelo Alvarez's mind he thinks that he proved anything by fighting Josecito Lopez, he needs to really think long and hard what would have happened if Josecito stepped in the ring with Floyd. I don't think that yeah, I don't think it would have been as dangerously as it was for Josecito in there with Canelo because of Canelo's power, but it would have been a complete shutout. And if you think that Floyd would have got caught with uppercuts or overhand rights, you got another thing coming, Canelo. So I just don't understand. I don't know where Golden Boy is going with this kid. I don't know what is in Oscar De La Hoya, what foresees in the future with this guy. Um, he didn't look that spectacular. In fact, Josecito Lopez began to walk Canelo Alvarez down at portions of the fight, which shows me that Canelo, he's not as good as people are making this kid out to be. I know I sound like I'm hating on the guy, but I just hate to see when there's these overhyped fighters who really haven't fought anybody, who really haven't been tested, who really hasn't shown me any versatility in their offense. Because Canelo Alvarez is this, he either throws this jab and then hook to the body, or he tries to do what almost like a Eric Morales used to do, which is like a feint and come up with an uppercut up the middle. That's it. That's all he does. His patent is shot the every fight. I've never seen him change or deviate from it. All right. And the fact that again he had at points in the fight between Josecito had moments where he could walk and back up Canelo Alvarez. Uh, this to me is just my opinion, but I think that when Canelo fights a legitimate 154-pound opponent, I foresee Canelo Alvarez getting hurt. I foresee it being a stoppage. Um, I think he needs to pay attention to what happened to Chavez Jr. On the same night, because when you fight a guy, when you go through your career and you fight guys that are tailor made for you, when you fight guys that are not on your level, you get comfortable and you start to believe in the hype of what it is that your manager and your people who are handling you are trying to do and build you up to be. And I think that Canelo is falling into that trap. I think he's going to go up against. I don't even wouldn't even say the guy has to be on his level. I would say he just has to be a true 154, and I think that Canelo Alvarez's career would be over. Uh, so let me know what you guys think, man. This is Black Vengeance 28. These are my thoughts, and feel free to give me your opinion. I'm out. Peace and God bless.